Hello, friend, and thanks for joining me. I'm Reverend Anna, the Senior Minister of Unity of Austin, and I want to share some thoughts with you about walking the talk, making it real. This is from the Gospel of John, chapter 3, verse 3. And Jesus is talking to the Pharisee Nicodemus, who had come to visit him at night to inquire about what Jesus was teaching. So Jesus answered him, Nicodemus, "Very truly, I tell you, no one can see the kingdom of God without being born from above." And now this from Rumi, the 13th century Sufi mystic. "I know you're tired, but come, this is the way." Today, Thursday, is Epiphany, the celebration of the wise men's visit to the Christ child. The word epiphany is from Greek, meaning manifestation or appearance, especially the realization of God's presence to an individual who's open to perceiving it. The question is then, how do we become open? How do we have our epiphany? Jesus gave the devout Nicodemus the answer, one that, as it turned out, he didn't understand. Jesus told him that one must be born from above. Jesus was challenging Nicodemus to move into a greater understanding, fuller living, to open his mind and his heart, to become vulnerable, to have faith in the reality of spirit. Initially, Nicodemus could only think in material terms. He questioned Jesus, "Do you mean I literally have to re-enter my mother's womb?" But Jesus invited Nicodemus to see in a new and more expansive way, to live from awareness of his relationship with God and God's presence and power. Jesus encouraged Nicodemus to live from spiritual values rather than from material fears and limitations. Nicodemus was willing to make God important in his life. He knew about God from all his years of commitment to spiritual study and practicing his outer religious duties, but he didn't yet know God. Nicodemus came to Jesus as a seeker. He came at night, cautious, but he came. How are you like Nicodemus? Are you willing to come to the Christ in you as an honest seeker, willing to know that you don't know everything, even if you do know a lot? Are you willing to let yourself be taught by the Christ? Are you willing to move from your head to your heart and from your heart to your soul? Are you willing to know God, to walk the talk, to make it real? Are you willing to have your epiphany? God bless you in the love and the light of the living Christ.